Hi guys, so today I'm here to show you my audition makeup routine, what I pretty much did every single day I went into auditions. Now I didn't do my makeup at home, I would do it once I got there just to save time and because I was going to be on an hour-and-a-half long train ride before. And yeah, so this is pretty much what I did, and I guess we'll just go into it. I'll start off by saying that I feel like I'm pretty good at makeup. I like it a lot, but I don't necessarily think I use the correct brushes or know correct terms by any means. So this is just what I do. I've gotten some requests, so I am just here to show you guys. So I would just say in my routine, two staples that I need and would suggest is getting the Revlon Photoready concealer. I feel like no one really knows about this, and this is my favorite thing in the entire world. I basically use it not only as a concealer but also as a foundation. My thing with foundations is that a lot of the time I feel like they're really heavy, and even if I get a really light one, I just feel like, I don't know, I just don't like having all that all over my face, especially when I'm sweating. So I save that for big performances. So if I had a NYX game that I was performing at, that's when I would do my foundation. Or if I was doing a dance show, something definitely bigger, a night out, is when I would go for the foundation. But for auditions, I definitely stuck with this concealer, and I used it all over my face. So I guess you could say I technically did use a foundation, just with a concealer stick. And then on top of that, I use the Lancome Dual Finish powder. This is a thicker powder, and I put that all over my face after the concealer. So with the combination of these two, you're pretty much making your own foundation, and I just feel like it feels a lot lighter. I don't feel gross when I sweat, and it pretty much stays on pretty great. So those are the two staples in my routine. So I guess we'll just go into it. So to start off, I use the Too Faced primer, and I love this because it feels like moisturizer. I've used primers that are like very what is the word I'm looking for? Like oily almost. Yeah, this just feels like I'm putting on a moisturizer before my makeup. So I use that, and then I go in with my Photoready concealer that I just told you guys about, and I'll just put that on. I'll start off with all my blemishes. Or discoloration. I have a lot of discoloration in my face. I guess I'll get closer. So I have a lot of red under my eyes, or like there's not really anything there, but it's just kind of red. So I'll just go in on anything that I feel is just okay. Then I'll take my beauty blender. Oh, really quick, back to the whole foundation thing. So last year I would do my face full out, like I was going out afterwards, or how I would go out, full face of makeup, eyeliner, top eyeliner, bottom eyeliner, waterline, full lashes, not fake lashes, but just like a lot of mascara, and just like it was a lot. And what I learned is that you want to come looking presentable and definitely a full face ready to go, audition ready for sure, but you don't want to overdo it, and you want them to be able to see you. You want to be able to be recognized from them looking at your headshot and then looking at you, and they also want to look at you without seeing like so much caked on your face. And that's something that I really think has helped me. If I made it past the typecasting and then they saw me in person, sometimes I felt like maybe I was a little bit too commercial and I was just really like overdone. So what I did this year was I did my whole full face. I made sure I felt like confident it was covered. I did my contouring, and then I just did a light top eyeliner and mascara, some very light eyeshadow, and I just made it simple but definitely done up, and I think it went a long way. So if that's something that you are thinking about and maybe wondering if you're going a little bit too far out, maybe take it back a notch. And by taking it back a notch, once again, I don't mean like you have to like not cover up your face to feel like to the point where you feel uncomfortable. I would just say tone down the eyeshadow. Don't do as much of a highlight. Maybe just like keep it more on the natural side of a full face makeup. So yeah, that's my rant. So next I go in with the powder I was telling you guys about, and I use this brush right here. If you guys are wondering, I'm in the shade 360 Honey Warm. So I'll dab it if I have problem areas that I don't want to rub off the concealer. And then I always bring it like down my neck, because there's nothing worse than seeing a girl with her makeup done and then it cuts off like right there. So this is definitely like covered, but I wouldn't call it like full coverage. I like feel confident, like I feel like I'm not like, oh, like my pimples are out. It's definitely like more on the lighter side. So now what I do is I go in with this contouring brush and I use the MAC Sculpting Powder, and this is where I just dropped it. Now this isn't my bronzing, this isn't where I get my color from, this is just for me to start, like I just said, sculpting the definition, and then I'll go in later, you'll see. Shout out to my new friends in Australia. I have a couple of you guys who watch now. Thanks to my good old friend Jared for the shout out on his blog. He's awesome. I will have his blog post linked below in this video. Next, I will take my Nars, just the basic Nars Laguna bronzer that everyone and their mother has. Get this at Sephora. This is awesome. If you guys don't have this, I would definitely purchase this. It's probably the best thing that I've ever picked up. I use this like every day, even if I'm like not even doing makeup, I'll just like brush a little bit on. It's just great. So this is where I go again in with my just fluffy brush, I guess you would call it. And I'll take some of the bronzer and I'll follow the line. I'm gonna follow the line, but I'm just gonna make it bigger and kind of just gradually do some bigger circles just to give my face an overall like color. Oh, by the way, everyone has their things that they like obsess over as their favorite part of makeup and they might do a little bit too much of. This is my part, the bronzer. Yeah. I just love it so much, and sometimes, you know, I just go a little too far and then I just rock it. It looks contoured like when I'm here, but when you get close it's not like a straight, I mean I guess here it looks like a straight line, but I hate when you see people and there's just like one line. I like to make it look like very blended out. I definitely know what this brush is called, but I'm not even going to attempt. Moving on to eyeshadow. So I use Tarteist Pro, and I just take like a white, it's the vintage in this palette, and I just put it all over my lid. Then I go in with Indie, and I'll use that in my crease. So then after I do that, I then take Edgy, which is a darker brown, and I'll just start in the corners of my eyes, like I don't know, maybe I should just like fast forward this part. It's crazy because I really like makeup and I feel like I'm pretty good at it, but then there's the people who are actually like know everything and stuff, and then I'm just like, okay, never mind. Shout out to Mackenzie and Deanna if you guys watch this. I thought I was good at makeup, and then I spent a year on a team with these girls and I was so wrong about myself being good at makeup. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna like reiterate on the fact that I do not like to go dark on auditions. I like it to be enough that it's there and that you can see that I'm put together and wearing makeup and I feel good. Like you can see there's like a dark lid going on, but it's nothing crazy. It's just like a light brown. And I'll do a bold lip. I'll do like a red lip always, and that just like adds it immediately. So you can go far with a red lip. Next up, I'm going to do my brows. I used to never fill in my brows. I want to say junior year, senior year. One of those years I was like, wow, maybe I should try that out. I have pretty thick brows and they're pretty dark. Like, I was like, I don't need to fill them. And then one day I just tried it out. I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos. And ever since then I was like, wow, why have I never done this? I use the Naked One palette TBT for my brows. Got this baby in like 8th grade, I want to say. It's all gone except for like these colors. But I use Buck. I don't know if this is gross, but I feel like by wetting the brush, it just makes it more like pigmented and look less powdery. Okay, those are my brows. I kind of did a little bit too dark on this side, but we're gonna roll with it. Now I'm going to take my eyeliner. I use a Lancome just black pencil liner. I recommend pencil, but then I know there are people out there that swear by liquid. I like pencil because it looks more natural. I could smudge it if I mess up, and it's just a lot easier for me personally. I'm going to add that I am not good at eyeliner. This is like the thing that I am not the best at. You're not supposed to pull your eye, but I just can't do it without it. So from far away, it like looks kind of good. Lastly, mascara. I used, actually not last, lipstick. Oh, and I forgot blush. I'm all over the place. Okay, Total Temptation by Maybelline. New favorite mascara. Enjoy my mascara faces because they're pretty funny. Okay, so as you can see, once I add in the bottom mascara and top mascara, it evens out my brows. I forgot blush, but I do use blush. I used to skip blush because I thought it looked really bad on me. Don't do that either. I just smile and put on the apples of my cheeks, and you will notice the difference. You can already see. So normally for musical theater auditions, I will do a red lip, a deep red, and I use Candy Apple 325. I believe this is, oh, it's L'Oreal. I use my finger. So this is the completed makeup. I feel like I should have had my hair in my like audition hair while I was doing the makeup so you guys could get like the full effect, because I feel like with my hair kind of like down and natural, it doesn't really give the full effect, but I guess I can show you guys. Basically what I do for my audition hair is I'll curl it, and then I will take, I'll sit down and I'll show you guys what I mean. I already look like more of a musical theater dancer. I feel more like I'm ready to go dance. Oh my gosh, I keep not looking at the camera. I'm so sorry. I'm like looking at my makeup and my hair and like the thing, and I'm like, not looking at you guys. But that's how I went and I did my makeup every single morning for the past 4 months, and probably how I will continue to do it next year. Maybe I'll have some new tweaks by the start of next year's audition season. I hope this helps you guys. I'm not the best, but I feel like I'm pretty good at it, so I hope you guys took away at least something. I'll be coming at you guys soon with this hair look and a performance makeup, which is going to be completely different, a lot more full, darker eyes, full eyeliner, the whole big shebang. If you guys have any tips or have any questions, definitely leave them in the comments down below and subscribe. But that's my audition makeup for 2018.